Jupiter will make its closest approach to Earth in nearly 60 years tonight. By Stjorjuta.com. Jupiter will look bigger and brighter than it has in more than 5 decades Monday night as the massive gas giant will be at its closest point to Earth, so close in fact that several of its moons also will be strikingly noticeable. Stock image of Venus and Jupiter by motioncloud/iStock/ Getty Images Plus, St. George News. According to NASA, the massive gas planet will come into view as it reaches opposition, meaning it rises in the east as the sun sets in the west, a planetary maneuver that takes place every 13 months. What makes this event unique is that Jupiter's orbit has not brought the gas giant this close to Earth since 1963, making this year's approach an extraordinary opportunity to view the biggest object in the solar system. Opposition has to do with Jupiter's and Earth's orbits as both have an elliptical orbit around the Sun, which are not perfect circles, but are elongated orbits, meaning the distance between the two planets varies as they make the journey around the Sun. Jupiter's closest approach to Earth rarely coincides with opposition, but this year it does, making this close approach towards the blue marble special. For sky watchers in southern Utah, Jupiter will be visible by looking east soon after sunset, where the gas planet will appear in the twilight as the brightest thing in the night sky apart from the moon. The best viewing times are from 7:29 p.m. Monday through sunrise on Tuesday, according to time and date. At its closest point, Jupiter will be approximately 367 million miles from the surface of Earth, which is nearly twice as close as when Jupiter is at its farthest point, roughly 600 million miles from its rocky neighbor.
Jupiter, the massive gas giant, will be closer to Earth Monday night than it has been in nearly 6 decades, when it came within 360,000 miles from our planet in 1963. The following video outlining the event is provided courtesy of NASA.
What's up for September? Mars on the move, prime viewing time for Jupiter, and a clever way to find your bearings on the equinox. You'll find Mars hanging out high in the south on September mornings before sunrise. And over the course of the month, Mars works its way eastward from Aldebaran toward reddish Betelgeuse, creating a sort of red triangle in the morning sky. Jupiter's at opposition this month, making it visible all night under clear skies, and it's around this time when the planet's at its biggest and brightest for telescope viewing. But a pair of binoculars is enough to reveal the giant planet's 4 large moons as little star-like points of light next to Jupiter. And this month, NASA's Jupiter-orbiting Juno spacecraft is slated to make a special, fast flyby of one of those icy moons, Europa, on the 29th. The spacecraft is planned to pass a little over 200 miles above the moon's surface, returning images and science data. Turning to the evening sky, you'll have Saturn, together with Jupiter, as your planetary companions all month long. By the end of the month, you'll find the pair of planets is rising even earlier, appearing in the east soon after it gets dark.